This is the 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter, the top of the line. It's a 4x4, it's double cab, and it's more than you would expect on most trucks because this vehicle is designed for off-roading and it's extremely capable. The first thing you're going to notice is that bronze finish around the Toyota grill badge. That will be something that will easily denote that this is a Trailhunter and not just a regular Tacoma that somebody has upgraded. LED headlights and taillights, as well as a high clearance front bumper, because this has steel ARB rear bumpers as well as recovery hooks, steel underbody skid plates for the engine, the transfer case, the fuel tank, as well as the rear differential. And standard equipment includes that high-mounted A-pillar air intake and the color switching fog lights, as well as steel rock rails. That gold color continues when it comes to the wheels. They're 18-inch wheels on 33-inch Goodyear Territory RT tires, and of course the shocks behind that are old Emus, so you're talking about real off-road products. The Trailhunter logo is embossed into the upper control arms. Standard on the Tacoma Trailhunter is standard low-range transfer case and off-road technology like crawl control and electronic stability bar disconnect. So if you're really going to do some serious off-roading, this is one of the vehicles to consider. And I like the fact that it's a pickup truck rather than like a Jeep. It gives you a longer wheelbase, so it's going to be a lot easier to control. And it also rides better on the street. There's a long list of standard amenities such as a 2400 watt, 120 volt AC power supply, so that you can use this vehicle camping or any off-road location. The Trailhunter is offered in a 5-foot or a 6-foot bed. Also has ARB removable bars. There's a compressor spot for it here. Lots of connections. Take a look. If you want to add a compressor, there's all the controls right here. So you can add air or whatever you need. Really nice to have this because not many trucks offer this. You have to put that in aftermarket. Adjustable tie downs, so you can put just about anything in this bed. Your connection for power is here. And this really nice rubber mat comes with it that says Tacoma on it, protecting your bed. And of course, those tie downs are already built in. One nice thing that all Tacomas offer on both sides is this button right here. Smartest way to put up the tailgate when you have your hands full, or put it down. Of course, you can use just below that Toyota logo, which will also do the same thing. In addition to the red tie downs that are in back, there's a Class 3 hitch and all of your connections for a trailer. Again, ARB is doing this bumper, so you know that you're getting really quality aftermarket components that are partnering in with Toyota. Pretty smart. The Trailhunter seats 5 people, and in the front seats you have lumbar on both driver and passenger side, which is much appreciated, as well as these really nice bolstered seats. These are vinyl, and I do like the gold trim that carries along with that bronze color that's on the outside. On the passenger side, there's also a first aid kit. In the second row, the outside seats are really comfortable as they are bolstered, but the overall legroom is a bit on the tight side. There are charge ports in the second row, as well as cup holders on the back of the center console, pockets on each side, storage in the doors, but as you can see, it is kind of tight back here. The second row splits 60-40 for that additional storage, but there is 2 child safety latch systems on the outboard seating in case you want to take your kids on that off-road vacation. Under the hood of the Trailhunter is a new iForce Max hybrid system that is a 2.4-liter engine paired with an electric motor and an 8-speed automatic transmission. It puts out 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, and it rides on 33-inch Goodyear tires. So before we get started, it is freezing here. It's like 20 degrees in Buffalo, so heated seats, 3-stage ventilated, maybe for down south. Heated steering wheel, thank you very much. I got gloves, but until this warms up, we'll get that going. We'll turn the temperature up because I'm freezing. But let's start off with that 14-inch center screen. Huge improvement across the full Tacoma lineup. We've reviewed all the different trim levels, so make sure to check that out. There'll be a link down below with all the different trim levels, and it has everything you need. You got your music, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM, all the usuals, what you expect, including AM radio, thank you very much. Connection for your phone if you wish to do that. All of your settings for vehicle alerts are here, and additional settings are here. Now, where are the safety settings? Standard safety across the lineup for Tacoma is located on your steering wheel. This would be on the left and the right side. You go to the different modes. You got your lane departure warning, your cruise control, all that is going to be right here in front of you. Audio is on the left, and you can change what's in front of you. Right now, I have it set for hill descent and so forth because we're going to try and find our off-road location. Hopefully it's open. With the snow being what it is, we may not be able to get to that off-road spot, but we're going to do our best. One of the things I like about this truck is it sounds like a truck. It doesn't sound horrible. And that, a lot of times, that's exactly what you get, is these weak sounding hybrid motors. This is a hybrid, but the exhaust sound is great. So well done on that respect. You're gonna drive an off-road truck. I want to hear that off-road experience. I want to feel that off-road experience. And using aftermarket suppliers to help Toyota build a really great truck is super important. This is a very competitive category, not just with Ford, but with Jeep. Literally everybody who's building trucks is competing in this category, except for maybe Honda and Hyundai. You can buy those, but those are basically SUVs. These are trucks. And what trucks are meant to do is to enjoy the off-road experience. It's got performance. It's not a V8. It's not meant to be, but it feels like a big V6 engine. So again, they've been doing a lot of work on this motor, and we have interviewed the designer. I'll put a link for that down below. Sheldon is like the guru when it comes to Tacomas, and he is so passionate, so check that out also. See how far we can get into this off-road trail. This is an old gypsum mine we have here in the Buffalo area. There's a lot of gypsum mines. It's nice to go right through all the potholes. It absorbs it all. These big 33-inch tires are really nice to have when you're going off-roading, so you're not getting beat up. Now, you can get into the other trim levels that have those cool absorbing seats. We've reviewed that also on our channel, so don't forget to check that out. We may not be able to get on the trail. A lot of times they shut the trails down, even the snowmobile trails. If it's not enough snow, in this case, if there is snow, they're going to shut down some of these off-road trails. They don't have to come and save you. So we're going up this pretty steep mountain. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not like steep like the Rocky Mountains, but no effort at all for this Tacoma. It loves to be in this position. Let's check out the turning radius. I think our trail is closed, which would not surprise me. But if it snows, we'll have to go out and have some fun in this truck, because I'm looking forward to that. But this vehicle has hill descent. It has different drive modes. It's got tow haul. It's got a crawl mode. So if you're going over rocks, you're going over different landscapes, you're going to be fine. And that's what this vehicle is all about. Something you can drive every day, have it look really cool, which it does. Still have all the safety you want, and then all of the information you need in front of you. It's the truck that you would want, and it's more than what you would expect from any other truck. But Tacoma has always been the great resale value, and that's what makes this vehicle like a winner all the way around. No matter what you think of this versus the competition, you're going to look at resale value. You will always, always do well in a Toyota Tacoma, and that is where Toyota super shines. And then, of course, you're getting your warranty, the 336, but you're getting a service plan included as well. They've really stepped up the game across the lineup. People always say all these positives, you love this truck. The only negative is when I get in this truck versus any other Tacoma, initially you see the same thing. But what this vehicle does have is the removable speaker that's up front. If you want to go in back and you want to tailgate, this vehicle's the one to have. You're going to go camping, this is the vehicle you want. If you're going to go serious off-roading, there's obviously more vehicles that you can look at. The TRD lineup is excellent, and the Trailhunter is the new top of the line, and it's got 4 doors, so you can pretty much use it year-round. I'm really impressed with this truck, and I'm waiting for it to snow. Here are some pros and cons with the Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. I really like this vehicle. Modern design, modern cabin, very cool looking, and shows that it's a true off-road vehicle with some of the added components with that partnership. Smooth torque with these rich engines. Really like driving this on the street as well as off-road. The refined coil sprung rear suspension is certainly an improvement, as well as the design showing that Tacoma is a workhorse. On the negative side, it can get expensive as you add all the goodies that you want on this vehicle, so you can buy some of them aftermarket. Also, Toyota has a complete aftermarket setup you can get at the dealership, so something you can think about. And the rear seats are tight, but other than that, this vehicle really offers a lot. And there's a lot of competitors in this category. Of course, the Ford Ranger is their main competitor, the Nissan Frontier, the Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon, and the Jeep Gladiator. Now let's talk about the price. Starting at $64,395, our test vehicle is pretty loaded at $64,944. It's freezing out here in the Buffalo weather, and we're expecting a lake effect snowstorm, so I'm going to have a good time testing this vehicle. But in the meantime, if you have any additional questions, put them down in the comments below. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. We appreciate your support. You can support me by buying me a cup of coffee. The link for that is down below. I'm LaurenFix. Thanks so much for watching.